It is episode 110 of the Sports U
110 of them
podcast,
things.
man.
Here.
You remember when you counted us out after 6? It's 110.
110 of them things, man.
110.
I love it. And another 110 more to go, baby.
Another 110 more to go.
And then we gotta
Fucking
triple
next
it,
time.
quadruple it. What you think, Stevie?
And sextuple
We
it,
here,
too.
bro.
Not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. Hey,
But
Multiple.
100.
Multiple.
but let's get on with the Sports U
Hundred.
podcast here. You got Rob on the mic. To my right, your
Plus
left,
a
you have
plus a dime.
Stevie in the cut. With,
We here.
of course, Gifton from across from us.
Big gift. Big drip 10 from his walk.
Fell on the way in.
What's
Welcome
happening,
again
y'all?
to the Sports U
Hey, man,
podcast,
stop telling everybody that, bro.
where we read you sports
And
news.
you listen to our stupid opinions.
Yeah.
We back with the Sports U crew once again. A lot of shit has happened in the NFL.
High key. It's kind of crazy.
Let's start it
Yes,
off
sir,
with the
it has,
biggest
bro.
thing that is on everybody's mind right now. Gifton timestamp
118.
1/8.
I do have a this just in though.
Do you?
Are we talking about it? Yeah.
Let's
No,
get it.
he's not here though. This just in.
If you say this just in
Get it.
when it's been all fucking day,
I know, cause you guys didn't see it, but this just in. Offensive tackle for the Eagles. What's his name?
oh yeah, he's been like that. That's
Has
crazy.
he?
Wait, what?
That's been on all day.
Nah, but I mean he. I can't. What is his
Go
name?
ahead and say it.
Jason Kills or something like
It's
that.
Sills. That's his
Jason
last
Stills. Jason Stills.
His
name.
case.
Sills.
Stills wasn't.
Sills. No
Sills,
T.
Excuse me. Sills was indicted for kidnapping and rape charges.
Yikes.
Bro,
Yeah.
I haven't read anything about this type of stuff, bro.
Did you got indicted today?
It was 13 hours ago. This is from ESPN.
Yeah, I didn't even read.
Why are we
about
bringing it on
honestly.
like this?
Mhm.
We're
You
gonna
wanna-
talk about Tom Brady. Now you want to talk about this shit.
Yeah, I mean, it was,
I don't want to give this guy time.
Okay, you want to edit this out?
No.
Okay.
Let's bring it up like this then.
All right,
Because I don't
go.
want to give this guy time. This is fucking bullshit. I don't want to talk about this cat. I don't want to put him on
Some
the pod.
sick charges.
Exactly. I want to talk about the Eagles
Mhm.
and how this guy failed his team.
Yeah.
If we want to bring it into something.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
with these Eagles and how it has been going right now, Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
right? We've been speaking about them all year long.
Yeah.
Since you want to get into something a little bit more positive, I would say Jalen Hurts. My question to you guys is, what is he now? What do you consider him to be?
Top 5.
Is it top 5?
I think that's
He's
safe
in
to
that
say
realm,
top
bro.
5.
He's top 5,
I
right?
So
think
who
that's
are you
safe to
kicking
say.
out?
Who am I kicking out?
Are you kicking out Josh Allen?
Either him or Herbert.
Okay, I would say
I was finna
Herbert.
say-
I would say Herbert.
I was finna say Lamar.
You have a right to say that, but also you don't
No.
because
Herbert's
look at
out.
the way
I mean,
that this
wait,
other
wait,
cat
wait,
gets.
Hold on.
Herbert,
I'm sorry.
The Eagles have had a full squad the whole season.
Herbert was top 5 this season.
Herbert didn't have a better
No, but
year than
he's not out
Hurts.
of it. But also,
And,
He's not?
Hurts
before the
has
season,
produced for his team, and Hurts was in the MVP conversation. I would say too.
all right. Let's instead of
Not
going
Herbert.
debatable ones, right? We're just talking about like all the ones that are controversially inside the top 5. Let's
Mhm.
talk about the for sure ones, right? Pat Mahomes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Burrow.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think you have to put Lamar Jackson in there, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So do injuries count in this?
I mean, two
Well,
of those,
he
two
was-
of
Is Ma-
those guys are already hurt. though.
Is Matthew Stafford in the top 5?
No.
Well, he just won a Super Bowl. And he hasn't even won a Super Bowl. Why does he get top 5? Matthew Stafford has records that he's broken.
I would put Matt Stafford over Herbert based off of his overall
Okay, in that
stuff.
sense, then
bro.
yeah, fine. Matt Stafford. Okay, that's what.
He
4?
he didn't play this
So
year.
who's 5?
Well, let's see.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at the Pro Bowlers.
I was gonna say.
I'm just kidding.
He started on the fucking Pro Bowl.
Okay, but no. Remember,
Let's
like
not go
the
there.
Pro Bowl, the
Let's
Pro Bowl
not go
QBs,
there.
they're awful.
Goodness.
That's terrible. They could have put Mac Jones in there, bro. Honestly, what the fuck is
Bro,
that?
that's what blew my mind that he didn't get a spot and they gave
It's-
fucking
He was hurt too.
Tyler Huntley the spot.
Well,
All right, well, let me look at this because let me pull
Can't
this.
speak
Oh
on
my
that.
god.
It's hard
I
to
don't
just
know
bring
what
him up.
I don't know how they arranged Tyler Huntley.
So So Justin Herbert's not
Some
up
niggas
there.
must have said no.
Trevor Lawrence isn't up there. Tua's not up there.
Nah.
Gino's not up there.
Trevor Lawrence
Prescott's not up
Trevor
there.
Lawrence could
Brady's
be
out
there.
the league.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence
You
could
got
be there.
Jackson. Rodgers isn't up there anymore.
Nah.
Nah, he's a bum.
Murray, you can't say is up there anymore.
Well, I mean, not this last year though.
Based off of
Yeah,
the
not
Jalen
this
Hurts
last
and the
year,
way
no.
his leadership is and his maturity, I like his responses more. He's better, bro. He's better than Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and
I think
Tannehill.
you can comfortably say
He's top 5.
that
I
he would
agree.
be top 5.
Yeah.
He might be top 3.
borderline.
Well, I would say that Josh Allen still has a better resume than he does. I
Not
also would have to say
necessarily.
Mahomes,
know,
bro.
man.
Bro,
Josh Allen's a
about having-
wobbler.
It's just because Josh Allen's had
He's-
so many
he's a
chances.
little
Jalen
floppy.
Hurts has
You know what
one
I'm
good year, and he's already above
We're
him like
not-
that,
I'm-
though. Recency is biased. Like
You're-
look what Josh Allen
it's
just put
not.
up.
It's not that he had one good
Yeah,
year.
Josh Allen's
It's
continuously failed.
from him not having a great year last year, and then even them few games when he started under Wentz the year before, bro. That wasn't like he didn't have a great showing those first few games either. So the growth he's shown over those 6 games or 7 games or wherever that was, and then to last season, and then this year, bro, he's grown tremendously.
If I'm looking at this,
The level if he was playing the level he was playing that first year, right now they wouldn't be in this situation.
if I'm looking at this type of comparison, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to consider the offensive line for the Eagles is much, much better than the Bills.
Yes.
Their running game is also much better.
The running game, yeah.
The
running
offensive
game,
line
yes.
is definitely better, Steve. There's
Maybe
no
this
question
year.
about
Yeah,
that.
well,
They're
maybe this
neck and
year.
neck.
Maybe this
And
year.
multiple
Maybe
years
this year it is.
beforehand. Oh, multiple years beforehand. The Eagles' offensive line has been sick. Other than like
They wasn't playing
that year
good for
when
Wentz.
Kelsey was not Kelsey, when Lane Johnson was injured and Wentz was there
Yeah.
because
That
he just
last year for Wentz,
holds it.
bro,
He's not
they
getting rid
weren't
of it.
they weren't doing it. They
What
weren't
I am
doing it
though
that year.
saying, and I'm gonna go back to what I said like way earlier this season, is that what Jalen Hurts brings to this Eagles team that's already fucking loaded, already complete, is that extra dynamic. Hey, I can still run the ball if there's nothing working, and my legs do work very, very well.
Right.
He's very smart. He's never taking big hits.
Nah.
At least I don't hear about it. And so when you're considering top 5, I would have to say that he's at least top 5. That you would have to, if I was drafting right now,
Yeah.
I think I would still put Lamar over him. And I think I'd still pick Josh Allen and Justin Herbert over him too. Both
You'd
bigger.
Still pick Justin Herbert.
Both have been no injuries. This is 2 years in a row that Hurts has had injuries. So I believe in the other guys a little bit more in that type of aspect.
Josh Allen has had
Even
injuries,
with
too.
Justin Herbert getting shoulder surgery
he
after
hasn't
this
gone
season.
out.
Josh
When did he
Allen,
get out?
He didn't sit, but he still played with injuries.
But Jalen Hurts didn't play twice in 2 years in a row.
But I mean, he missed 2. You're gonna kill him off 2 games.
He's also got benched.
You're gonna kill him off
He got
2
benched.
games.
I'm
His
not.
first
I'm not
year.
killing him off 2 games. I'm just saying that he is.
Well, you're picking Justin Herbert over him off of 2
he's,
games.
He's bigger. He's got a better arm. He runs just as well, and he runs through people, and he doesn't get injured through that. This guy did get injured without doing that.
I don't know,
I'm just saying that's how I like also the resume of him rather than Jalen Hurts, who again has a very loaded roster. If Josh Allen has this roster, I think he goes. I think he's still
had
filled
it.
it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Herbert.
He had
right
it.
now.
Herbert has this roster.
No, I
think
thought
so
you were
too.
talking about Herbert. Right?
He-
Herbert got injuries.
Herbert does have this
They
roster.
Yeah, no,
all
Herbert
have
has
it.
injuries.
Both of them dudes have it. And
Herbert has this
Yeah,
roster.
for
No,
on
but
sure.
they have had injuries. What I'm trying to say is that like individually, if we're talking about QBs, this guy definitely in top 5. I would have to say,
Yeah.
because of the most recent year, we haven't seen Lamar Jackson. We look at what Josh Allen kind of ended the season as, and Justin Herbert, of course. Look at the dud that they kind of put out.
Yeah,
right.
because he didn't have a great last game either.
I think Justin Herbert and Josh Allen had the same similar type of performance.
Josh Allen actually.
But they also had the same type of profile beforehand.
Josh
They got
Allen
the
actually
same
played
type of-
worse.
Yeah, they got the same
Josh
type
Allen
of
actually played
profile. I
worse.
don't think they have the
Justin
same
Herbert
type
Okay,
just
I
didn't
would
play
say
good.
that. I
But
would say-
Josh Allen played bad.
But I'm saying they're still similar. Just because one edges out the other, I think they both lost in similar fashions. Turnovers, not taking care of the ball,
Justin
and
Herbert
they both
didn't
lost the lead.
have any turnovers, though. That's what I'm saying, too.
I thought he did.
He just didn't do it. He just had one touchdown. He didn't do
Yeah.
enough.
I thought he had a turnover.
He just
didn't do enough,
Yeah.
bro. That was my thing. I'm not gonna say he played terrible. He just didn't like it wasn't a game that you would hope for from your franchise quarterback. That's that guy, bro. That's all I was saying.
One thing,
But Josh Allen played bad. Both games.
One thing I do give you guys is that he is at a 66% completion rating too, and that's
Right.
a non-throwing quarterback just because of his skin color.
Yeah, okay, you hit it right
Which
there
is
on
a
the
big
head.
improvement. And he
hit
was
it
doing
right
under
there on
60
the
last
head.
year too, maybe, or maybe he was barely doing 60 last year. The first year he was definitely doing under 60, but even Josh Allen's a guy who was doing under 65 and 60 at one point too.
What's his completion rating after this season?
He
Josh
was probably over
Josh
65
Allen, he's
this
63.
year. Oh,
I
really?
just see it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? 63
Bro,
and a half.
get the
That's not
fuck
that
out.
much. 2%. Come on.
No, but
If I see a
still,
5%, I
no,
get it.
I'm not
but I
saying
mean,
it's
after what you
terrible,
just
but I'm
said,
like,
it's just
yeah,
like,
but
wow,
yeah,
bro.
You can't
Like,
kill
that's
these
so,
other guys, man.
right?
You can't kill these other guys.
No, I'm
though,
not
like-
killing. I'm
No,
not
no,
killing
no,
them.
no, no.
But I'm
We're
saying if I'm
people-
drafting, like
the
you can have
criticism-
opinions on stuff,
Yeah.
but like, and
Yeah.
I would pick this man's overall what the production has been, his improvement over the years. I feel like this is the first year that it's kind of been the same from one year to another, which is fine because he's basically like a MVP candidate in the last year. But we do see him being rocky sometimes, so that's the
Yeah.
biggest thing.
And
But again,
then-
like him
but
as an
that's
individual
be-
player,
But I feel like, it's.
they're not blaming it on this guy.
I'm not blame. It's not necessarily. Well, like I'm saying,
Kind of they are.
it is.
Are we
only
still talking about
Mostly-
Josh Allen?
It
Mostly
is-
the run game is a scapegoat, but it's his
that's-
fault.
We're still talking about Josh Allen,
It's
right?
the run
Yeah, it's
game,
his fault.
but
Little bit.
but the thing is they choose to not build the run game efficiently,
Which is
so they're
wild.
putting too much on Josh Allen, which is on them too. It's on the guys up there too.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, guess what? Jalen Hurts, he doesn't have to worry about that. I'm just saying that
Right.
he has a
They
little
could
bit of
just-
an advantage when
They
it comes
could
to
just
that.
run him when they choose to. Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree because they have multiple running backs who can get them something.
And they also say that they only run Jalen Hurts 7 times a game, like very consistently.
That's
Crazy, huh?
beautiful.
It could be
That's
true.
beautiful.
Could be true.
I
crazy,
believe
huh?
it. I mean, between Miles Sanders and Brandon Scott, what more running you got to do? Boston Scott.
And then I think they have a third guy they throw in there too. Honestly,
Gifted. I just want to hear your thing. What is Jalen Hurts now?
Top three.
Top 3.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be rankings or anything. I'm just saying, like, if you
He's
can
a-
even put
he
in like
is
a one sentence
he is
type
a
of thing.
Top 3 quarterback.
He's a top 3 quarterback. What would your sentence or ranking would be? Like, what is Jalen Hurts now
MVP candidate
for years to come?
right now too.
Well,
Now too.
I mean, missing those last 2 games kind of sucks. I still got my boy Pat.
That's true. Well, yeah, no, Pat's
If I
probably
go-
gonna win, but I'm saying he's a candidate.
Man,
Jalen
Pat
Hurts-
Him,
What is Jalen Hurts? Oh, go ahead.
Pat, Joe, and Hurts, I would say would be the top MVP candidates, and then Josh Allen too, and then I think they threw Jefferson in there.
So he's gonna be a perennial MVP candidate.
Yeah.
I believe that Jalen Hurts is a leader. I believe that he's mature. I believe that he's a developing type of player. I think he's has high potential, and with years that have shown, and his answers on things, his pedigree. Look where he's coming from. Heisman, all these things. With Jalen Hurts, he
Didn't they
just
say his
continues
dad
to
was
prove.
a football coach or something too, bro?
Yeah. His dad was a middle school football coach, I think.
Possibly, I don't know.
Or a high
I just
school
know that
football
he's
coach.
very smart.
Nah, but he's a winner. He's a winner.
Well, he didn't win his first year and the second year.
Look
Hey,
what-
I hope he
hey,
keeps winning, bro.
yeah.
But I'm just saying he's got a really good team around him.
Yeah.
Let's watch out for that. But
Well,
I think the
he's-
things
I
that
think he's
that I've
speaking
just
on-
said
I
right
think
now,
he's speaking
that's
on
what I
levels
believe in.
before he got to NFL though. Like before NFL, he wasn't.
That's what I
winning,
was
bro.
mainly speaking
Yeah.
on. Yeah, like he grew up being a winner.
I get you on that.
Yeah.
Again, though, that's what I truly believe. Like, I'm not gonna put him on this big old pedestal just after one very good year, because before this year it was like you just need to put out in this in the playoffs to really show what type of player you are. We're gonna test you again, and hey, he responded very, very well.
Yeah.
So again,
He won a playoff game now.
2, right? No, 1, because they were the number 1 seed.
No, it was just one, but still.
No, 2.
Yeah, it's 2.
They beat
but again,
the
last year
Vikings?
it was no games.
Wait, who
No,
was it? Who they beat first?
was
Oh,
the
the
Giants.
Giants,
They beat
and then
the
they
Giants.
beat
Giants
the
and the Niners.
And then they beat
Niners.
the Niners, yeah.
But last
So
year
that's
they
2 games.
lost to Brady.
Love it. All right. Let's get on to this next one here. I guess Brady retires.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
I
just
feel like
hope
at
it's
this
for good
point-
this time.
Timestamp.
It kind
put it
of
in.
like, bro, honestly, like,
But you
why,
put it on the Jalen Hurts
Oh,
one.
Why
my bad
not?
for this one.
Why not for it to be his for real, bro? Because
New
realistically, the Bucks,
15-18.
he's not gonna win a Super Bowl if he goes to stay with the Bucks.
Nah.
And realistically, the right thing to do would probably be for him to stay there, considering all they've done for him since he's been there. But even if you look around the league, bro, as far as teams that need a quarterback, there's not really a situation for him
That's
that's
comfortable.
suitable,
Yeah.
like the Bucks was when he went there. Honestly,
Yeah.
the
Like,
Niners would be good, but they don't need him.
Nah,
The Raiders, that's not a good situation. bro.
definitely not.
It's not a good situation.
Based off of a lot of things that I heard from other people, it's all for themselves. They wanted him to play another year. They didn't want it to end it like this, especially the way that he went out.
Yeah,
Most completions in a playoff game, I think. The most throws in a playoff game
yeah.
ever. And then even ending the season like that, most completions and most throws ever in a season. So it's crazy how much the season has been able to tell you about each one of these teams. It's been very consistent so far going into these playoffs. But for myself, what I kind of want to say about Tom Brady is when you think about this guy, I don't think I've ever hated, loved, and like not admired,
It's a love-hate relationship with Tom Brady.
but like I
Because
wanted.
when he was on the Patriots winning, I was like, man, fuck that guy.
That was the guy.
But when he
bro.
went to Tampa and did it, I was like, oh my God, this guy is the Jesus Christ of football.
This nigga,
Seriously.
he was before.
Bro,
that jersey was
nobody
on, bro.
ever will come close to 7 rings in the NFL ever again.
That's tough.
You can say he cheated, you say he did this, you say he did that,
That's
fine. Ain't nobody getting 7,
For
bro.
him to come
Again,
back, bro,
ever.
Let's keep it straight. For him to come back and
Nah,
win
I
them
think you're
4,
wrong.
5, and 6
Nah,
ones.
no way.
For him to
bro.
come back and win them 4, 5, and 6 ones that way, bro, throw that cheating shit out
Right,
there, bro.
bro,
That
the
nigga's,
Atlanta
that nigga's
game,
the real deal, bro. Get the fuck out
the
of here.
Seahawk
He's
game,
the real deal.
the Rams game
Rams
was
game,
suspect, but all right,
It
it's a
wasn't
game.
suspect. They shut Jared Goff
It's-
down,
it's
and
a
he
game.
didn't have to
Yeah.
play hard to win that
But I
shit,
mean, when
bro.
they beat Kansas City, come on, bro.
Yeah,
he
was
stamped
on-
himself.
He
Like
was on their ass.
I'm that nigga for real.
Well, even then, it was that defense that was the biggest like.
The defense
Talk.
was.
nah, the defense
For that
was
Buccaneers
on
team.
talk for the Buccaneers team that year.
But
I'm-
he had good defenses on the Patriots
You
too.
right when you
He's
have
a-
a
he's
good
a leader.
defense,
especially
right,
for the Rams one.
right.
He's a leader,
Right, he's
and
a
that's
true
why
leader.
I absolutely hated this cat. Cause every single time I've never watched a game before and just expected something to happen, and when he didn't win, it was very surprising.
Right.
Right? Like,
Right.
have you ever had that with the player before? Like, oh, they didn't win that.
Yeah.
Man, how you think I felt when we lost that shit to the Giants?
Yeah.
Both times, bro.
Man.
And
I
come
was
on, bro.
mad the first time, but when we lost,
How
to
can
them the
you
second
love a
time,
player
bro, I
so
was
much
like-
and hate him at the same time?
was like,
Wouldn't
come
you hate
on,
him
man.
during that after that type of Super Bowl?
The first one, I wasn't mad at him. The second one, I was like, come on, bro.
And then it
Because
took.
that was back to back, right?
No, it was 4 years apart.
4 years apart.
Here's the thing. They talk about perfect place, right time, right everything. I think that he's the pinnacle of this, right?
Yeah.
Look at the effort that he put in. It hit the right person.
Mhm.
The discipline in the first team that he had, and then what he was able to bring it into another spot and put his own little twist onto it,
Yeah.
right?
I ain't even
I
gonna
just
lie.
think that
Man's made me a football fan, bro. This is the first. The Patriots is the first team that was ever like my football team, bro. My first Super Bowl ever watched was this man's first Super Bowl. I was on it ever since then, bro. Like that's literally
and
how I
how
became
and
a
how many
Patriots
people
fan.
do you think are like you? You know what I mean?
It
What
could
has
be
he
a
done
lot
for
of
this
people,
sport?
bro. It could be a lot of
Right.
people like
That's
that.
this A-lister, man.
Damn, that was your first Super Bowl?
that I ever that
Remember?
I can for sure remember
The one with
watching,
the versus
bro.
the Rams?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
The one with the Rams?
No, not that.
Yes.
Not the most recent
I'm
one.
asking him what was his
earliest
first
one.
Super
The
Bowl.
earlier
the
one,
first
bro.
one
It
against
was
the
like
Rams,
2001.
Bro. Yeah, when he drove him up the field and got the field
No,
goal.
yeah, not
No,
this one.
that's what I was
Yeah.
asking him though.
No, because you. Well, never mind.
We
gotta clarify.
That is
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah.
The very first one against the Rams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got
See,
it.
because you thought that it was the most recent one.
In a sense, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll say that. Yeah.
I'm
But
talking
that's
about
when
that
they were
very first one.
when they were in St. Louis, right? When they were in St. Louis,
When
right?
it was the St. Louis Rams,
Okay.
bro.
Got it.
Yeah.
Right.
When they had
Damn,
the-
that was
when
your
they
first
had
Super Bowl.
the-
That's crazy.
When they had
When
the
they
squad.
had.
Yeah.
When they had the squad, bro.
Not Mark Bulger. What the fuck is that guy's name,
Falk?
bro? He was on.
Marshall
No,
Falk,
he was
yeah.
on the. Yeah, Marshall Falk was on the team.
Who
I was
was the
talking about the.
linebacker?
I was talking about the
Quarterback?
QB.
Oh,
He
fuck,
went
what's-
on the
what's that nigga's
Cardinals.
name? Fuck, what was that nigga's name?
Oh, the white dude, right?
Kurt Warner.
Oh, I hate
Kurt
Jesus.
Warner.
Kurt
Yeah,
Warner.
was it Kurt Warner?
Kurt Warner.
It was
Warner,
Kurt
yeah,
Warner.
it's Kurt Warner.
Damn.
That guy.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah, no, I think that it's really cool to really think about the impact that he has had on the game. Again, for me, I just think that this is a player that's represented a lot, handled himself pretty well throughout the whole entire time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yes.
I think it's really funny though.
Because the motherfuckers around him were crazy, bro.
Well, I think
Some motherfuckers around him were crazy.
it's really cool how he was able to relate to people
Yeah.
pretty quickly.
Black, white, Mexican.
Everybody, yeah, no matter who
everybody.
it was, everybody.
Yeah.
He was just a locker room cat,
Facts.
bro.
Yeah.
You hear that from everybody.
Yeah.
All the dudes that retired before
Mike
him,
Evans,
bro.
who got suspended for it, it's fucking Tom Brady. What do you want me to do?
All the dudes that got retired before him, like from the Patriots.
Just
so
love Tom Brady. Facts. Yeah. That's what's so cool
Speak
about it.
highly of him as a
Yeah.
locker room
All right,
guy.
one thing that you guys are gonna miss the most about Tom Brady, and one thing that you will not miss the most about Tom Brady.
One
you
thing-
go, Gifted.
One thing that I won't miss about Tom Brady is him winning Super Bowls. One thing.
You won't miss that.
No, Yeah, one thing I won't miss, because there were some times where, like, I hated seeing Tom Brady win. Like, that Seahawks one, bro, shouldn't have won that shit.
It's not.
Should've
no,
won
no,
it.
that's
Sorry.
that's
Fine.
not what. That's not how
Blame
it goes.
Pete.
I know. Anyways,
Blame
but
Pete.
that's what I won't miss. What I will miss...
I'll never back those types of arguments.
Bro, just his competitiveness, bro. Like, he's fucking 40, still out here hanging with the young bucks, man. Like, not a lot of dudes can do that, man. Not a lot of dudes can play till he's, 45, 46?
Yeah.
A lot of dudes hanging up at,
45.
37. A lot of dudes hanging up at 30.
Start looking like Aaron.
Right. Like, Andrew Luck hanged it up early.
Well,
Yeah.
he was beat to death.
No,
man.
I know that, but I mean, like, I don't think we're ever going to see another quarterback,
He was low key.
like Tom, bro. Like I said.
They low key did him like
They're-
David Carr.
They were fucking him over. But yeah, bro, like that's what I'm really gonna miss about Tom Brady, like his competitiveness and like the drive and the passion that he had for the game.
I'll let Stevie go last because he has more connection to this cat than I do. For me, what I'm gonna miss the most is how's he gonna pull off this time? You got 2 minutes left, or you're down by double digits in the second half of the game. How is he gonna do it this time? And it felt like it was kind of lost in this last year, so we didn't really get to keep that. I felt like it was.
He had a few games they did.
Well,
you
when he
think-
played the Rams, let me finish my shit.
My bad.
When he played the Rams, he came back from a huge deficit, and they
But
weren't
you
able to
guys
complete
still-
it.
Yeah, you guys still won though.
But it was still like, there he goes, Brady, and then he could have retired and it would have been cool. But he came back, and again, it just felt like it lost that little flair of the Tom Brady. So that's what I'm gonna miss the most. I think the thing I'm not gonna miss is the comparisons of when he freaks out on the sideline. I fucking hate when he freaks out on the sideline. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's weird to me.
Sassy.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like it, and then he doesn't get held to the same standard as a lot of other people either.
Nah.
And so it's just kind of like, yeah, I'm not gonna miss this part, like, cause I'm gonna be honest, like, watching him kind of freak out like that, and I don't know, it just looks like a little privileged kid. And I'm not really into that. So that's something I'm not gonna miss. But what I am gonna miss is his flair on the just being fantastic at the end of games,
Yeah,
making games an actual game.
I feel that, bro. Well, I'm gonna start off saying I'm not gonna miss seeing this guy in another jersey. For sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
Respect.
We'll start there, and then I will miss just like, ooh, excuse
God
me,
damn it.
the energy bro brought to the game. leadership, competitiveness, bro was the Mamba mentality in the NFL for sure, bro.
Facts.
If you ask me, like that's the I feel like that's why I was also able to stay like riding with the squad like that too, because like as a Kobe fan, I saw similarities between bro and him. Like, so yeah, I was definitely on board for the long run. Yeah.
What is the biggest similarity that you feel like is between him and Kobe? You mentioned Mama mentality, so that's why I was asking. Like,
we got to keep it 1,000. Brady clearly had that dog in him too, bro.
Yeah.
You seen how he was going at it with that nigga Honey Badger in that Super Bowl, bro. That nigga was turned up.
And there's multiple cases of that too. So.
You can go back to multiple instances where you see this nigga popping this shit on.
He had that flair on him for sure.
Yeah,
Brady would pop his collar and talk some shit.
I like that.
And more so in Tampa, but yeah.
More so in Tampa, yeah.
But
he for sure show this shit.
We love you, Tom Brady.
Love you, Tom.
I'm just happy that you're
the greatest quarterback ever to do it.
Out the league now. For all those things I don't like, but of course we're gonna miss the flair that you brought to the game and what you built for not only us fans, but as an actual sport, right? Like, just continue to grow it. You seen him where was he, in Germany or some shit? Right?
Man.
This year? They were in Germany, the Bucks?
Munich.
Oh, when they played.
They're in Munich. Yeah,
so,
Munich, Germany.
You just seen what he was able to do worldwide and just grow it. So hopefully the sport, it's in good hands now with all these other players. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Let's get on to something
Toast to TB12.
Toast.
To TB.
Cheers.
Yeah.
That works.
Over there. Anyways, let's get into some nitty gritty shit. Sean Payton gets hired by the Broncos.
Timestamp.
26:47. Sean Payton is hired by the Broncos, and what the Saints have to give up? A second round and like a third round pick or something like that. Second and a fourth.
What the compensation
let's pull all this up.
They had to give up like a second round and a fourth round pick to the Broncos.
Yeah, it's a first and a second for Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! The Broncos had to give that up, right?
But they got back a third rounder.
Okay.
Third rounder's okay, but I mean the first and the second, they must have a lot of first.
No,
it's just.
Well, I mean, how much
did
they?
got him.
How much did they give up to us for us? Like 3 or 2? They gave up
Maybe
2 for us, right?
Maybe 2.
And another one for Sean. That's 3 first rounders. That
clearly couldn't afford them though.
Right.
And if you're getting Sean Payton with Russ, the expectation is fuck them picks.
I'm just saying, is that like a lot for a football team to have though?
Check this out.
If you have Sean Payton getting paired with Russ, the expectation is fuck them picks.
Right. Yeah.
So, Sean Payton. So the Broncos got Russell Wilson, Sean Payton, a fourth and a third. The fourth pick was Ioma Uwa Zurich. Might be a player. Might have been cut. I don't know for sure. Haven't heard of that man. And a 2024 third round pick from the Saints. The Saints got, of course, a first and a second. First of next year's draft, and then a second of 2024. The Seahawks got 2 firsts, a second, and Drew Lock, no offense, Shelby Harris. So, in theory, they gave up 1, 2, 3 first rounders, 2 second rounders, a fifth. Oh shit, 3 second rounders. 3 first rounders, 3 second rounders,
3
a
players,
fifth, and 4 players.
That's a lot, bro.
It is.
Boy, this shit, man.
It is a lot.
Boy,
the
this
Broncos
shit
will have given up,
out,
and then they paid him.
When it's all said and done,
how much did
giving up 11 players in total to get
something?
a quarterback, a coach, and 2 draft
Maybe
picks.
250 range.
Ooh.
Sean Payton?
Oh, I'm talking about Russ.
Oh, no, we know that. How much did Sean Payton get paid? I was like, there's no way.
It's not out there just yet, but but I know for sure that people are saying that it's about to be at least for 20 mil.
A John Gruden contract?
20 mil a year.
Really?
That's what I hear.
Wow.
And those Walmart people are ready to do it. Remember, they got sold to them Walmart people.
I mean, is it worth it? Yes.
especially if he's doing more than Nathaniel fucking Hackett, that shit was a joke, bro.
Bro,
What was
here
he
it goes,
doing?
bro.
Wild how
What was he
fast
doing?
Nathaniel Hackett got a job though. Quickly.
But I think he was a little nepotism boy too, because I think his dad was working in the NFL.
Do you guys hear a
before.
ring?
It's not my phone.
No.
Is it?
No. Okay. No. Like I thought I hear a ring
Sweet
in my ear.
nurse.
It might be me.
It's the flashbacks in Nam.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But no. Yeah. Man. I think they're gonna regret this thing, man.
Yeah, I
20
do
mil.
too.
You got just all this money to dump. I think all of this is not gonna be on the head coach.
Nah.
I think it's gonna be all on Russ.
Yeah, for sure.
And
After this season, yeah, all
there's
the
gonna
fingers
be a
are pointing
common
to Russ.
denominator, right?
Yeah, after this year, it'll be on the rest, bro.
I mean, hopefully they get Javonte back healthy, but I don't think he's gonna be good until after this year, or next year, excuse me. So, you have this team that their biggest weakness is they can't put points on the board, and Sean Payton as the head coach for the Saints, at least, no matter who was there, it was always pretty much a competitive game, right?
Yeah.
Like I never really remember it being blowouts, unless that it was that like 1 year where he was actually out.
Yeah.
That's when I remember the stuff happening with the Saints being blowouts. But overall, man, like I guess it's a really good chance, and you got to protect your investment by making another big one.
Yeah.
But shit, have they made an investment? This is not including money yet,
Nah,
like
but
we were
I feel
kind of
like
I
I
mentioning.
feel
feel like
like
they're
they
forced to
needed
make
this
these
move.
investments,
They
though.
needed this move. I feel like even Nathaniel Hackett probably wasn't a head coach, like realistically, and two, for them to get a right coach for us, they probably needed a veteran head coach that's been somewhere, already, not just some guy like Nathaniel Hackett, obviously.
A little
'cause,
bit
like,
more respect. I think when they gave Russ this contract, that they believed that he can lead this locker room. And
they
this whole
realized probably
time,
not. Yeah.
Yeah, like he wasn't leading that locker room with the Seahawks. He was his own person in it, and this is how I'm seeing it, right? Because everybody's rallying behind Pete Carroll, but people
Yeah.
can still vibe with Russell Wilson. Like DK Metcalf still stays with him on a daily basis type stuff, or a
Yeah.
weekly basis at least. That's what he says, at least in these interviews. So what I'm saying is that he's a particular type of person. People don't really like the fakeness or the praying or the this and the that. And then the other people that do appreciate that stuff, maybe a DK, or actually see the real him and appreciate still that other side. Maybe that is the real
Maybe
him, but he
like it
still
too.
appreciates it.
Yeah.
And other people, guess what? You're on the other side of that.
Right.
So when these Broncos pay this man to be the leader of the clubhouse, and he's supposed to be this big old guy, and the media has brought him up to this type of standard, and he deserves it. He had some great performances, and also he's a Super Bowl winner, Overall, they expected him to be a leader. I think the personality didn't rub everybody the right way.
Just didn't match with everyone, obviously. Yeah.
And the head coach of Nathaniel Hackett wasn't able to demand that respect from the rest of the players. So if Russ isn't doing it and Nathaniel Hackett isn't doing it.
Certain things made it seem like his personality probably wasn't a fit either.
Yeah, it wasn't at all. I think that was the biggest part.
This season kind of showed that like Russ is a little bit of an asshole, kind of.
How?
He's a diva.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know whether he's a diva either.
Well, I'm
In
just
what way
saying-
is he a diva?
He was
Well,
saying
the
he had his
whole like,
own
oh, my
office
whole
and
team
all that
was,
shit, bro.
he got his whole,
Like,
he got his own
there was
office.
There was some diva too.
I think
The whole
that's
thing, he's
just-
on the
but-
There's
plane.
nothing
I'm
wrong
doing
with
high-
having-
As
I'm
far as
doing high
him
knees on
being
the
an
plane while everybody's
asshole,
sleeping.
You're a hater.
I'm not gonna
How?
say he's an asshole.
I'm a hater.
I'm not gonna call him an asshole. Diva,
Okay,
yeah.
but okay, you're doing high knees on the plane. You're a diva.
Yeah, bro. What's wrong with you? Motherfuckers trying to sleep, bro. Motherfuckers just trying to sleep.
Bro. Hey,
Bro, if we went
If
to,
you guys said
hold
corny,
on.
I agree with corny.
We went to New
Diva?
Bro, we went to New
Bro,
York.
hold up.
If you see the motherfucker doing high knees in the airplane, you'd be mad as fuck, right? Come on,
I'd be like,
bro.
what's this guy
Yo,
guy
my
doing?
nigga, are you going high
I
knees
never-
on the field or something,
Yeah,
bro?
I'm like,
Sit
this
the
guy's
fuck
this guy's
down.
an idiot. I'm not saying this guy's a diva. Nah, if he's crying about something, yeah,
Nah,
he's a
but-
diva.
For
He's not a
attention.
diva, and he's
No,
not
but- Doing it for
He's not
attention.
like-
Some of the things
He's not doing it for
some
attention.
No, it was.
Yes, he
I'm
is.
calling I'm saying diva based off some of the things I was hearing they were giving him, and like just shit like that. Like That was
Okay,
kinda
having an
crazy.
office, he's one of the
He's
hardest
not a
workers.
coach.
He's one of the hardest workers.
Your name's not Michael Jordan.
And
bro.
yeah, guess what? You're getting paid that much. You get to have certain demands.
What
And
do
so
you-
if
what
he
is-
wants
what
if he
can
wants office,
Did Tom
if
Brady
I
have an
start,
office?
bro, if my starting quarterback
Right.
says I want to put in the extra effort, can I have an office? Bro, there's one right there. Nobody's fucking using it. Only interns using interns. Get the fuck out of there. That's what I say. If I'm the owner, I'm making my quarterback happy.
Bro, it's not that. I want my quarterback to be with the fucking guys, not to go to his office after the game. I want my quarterback to be in the locker room
So you think-
after a loss.
you think after the
not
game-
fucking
Oh.
immediately run to his
Well,
office?
it's after the game. I'm all sweaty
Yes,
and shit. I'm gonna head right to my office so
and
I
I
can
think
change.
he- and
He's
he-
going to fucking locker room.
He went to
He
his
probably had
fucking
own
office,
shit, though, too, to
decompressed,
go
Oh,
change.
my
got
God.
ready,
I feel like
changed.
He probably had his whole own
Yo, bro,
accommodation.
He
bro.
probably. That's all I'm hearing. You guys are making all these assumptions off
Well,
this
we
shit.
know he had his
What
own
I know
office
for sure.
That's pretty.
If
What
you got
I
your
know
own
for
office,
sure-
you're different, bro. That's different.
No, how is that different?
That's different, bro. You're supposed to be
Matt Stafford
you're
got his
supposed to
own
lead the
office?
team.
Nah, bro, he's not that type of dude.
Bro, Tom Brady didn't even have his own
Bro,
office.
what did I say in the beginning? That he's a particular type of person, right?
You're not that guy.
What does that have to do with it? What are you talking about?
Why
You're not that guy.
are you asking for an office?
Because he can. And guess
You're
what? He got
not
it, right?
That guy.
He got it for right now, maybe.
What? Bro, you're
That might be
you're
Sean
making
Payton
no
office
point.
next year.
Here, okay.
That might be Sean Payton's office.
I think we got off topic,
All
Keller.
right.
What I'm trying to say, Broncos going forward, it ain't gonna be on Sean Payton.
No.
Like, okay. Let's talk about another topic real quick. D'Amico Ryans, right, just got hired for a 6-year contract with the Texans.
Yeah.
I'm kind of not happy for him because
Oh,
the
it's gonna be good.
Texans.
It's gonna be a good match.
I hope so.
It's gonna be a
I
good match.
hope, man.
Because the Texans are fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah.
The ownership is pieces of shit, but
sure.
he's gonna be a good coach.
I
All
really
the
hope,
lines
man.
are
I really hope.
aligning.
No,
all
I'm not.
all
I'm
the
not
stars are
doubt-
aligning.
That's the part I don't question. It's
And he has
just
time.
like, well, we thought that for the last two guys.
No, we didn't. I didn't.
You
Well,
thought they were
Cliff
both
Kingsbury got an
one and
extension. They
gone?
got
Both
rid of him.
yeah, both of the last head coaches were supposed to be one and done, and that's why we were complaining on the podcast. because
Lovey
they're
was
both
a
black.
one and done. Or no, Lovey had like 2 years.
No, it was one and done. The last two head coaches of the Texans were been one and done.
You consider Lovey
But
Smith
both
a one
of
and
them.
done, though?
But
I mean,
both
well,
of-
I'm just like he was
What?
a one and done type coach. Like, okay, we're
Yes,
only
when
using
they
Lovey
hired
until we
him,
find somebody
that's what
else.
they did.
But the thing about it is, they both kind of over.
Bro, look at you were there for the shows.
No,
It's
I-
not,
no,
it's
no,
not
I-
that they weren't, but like they both kind of overshot what they were supposed to do with what the.
They're
fuck
supposed to
had
lose,
there.
and the guy won at the end, and that's why he was fired.
He did, bro. I think he was gonna get like you said. He was a one and done.
Yeah,
and now he getting fired because he won that
No,
game.
no,
Come on,
I'm
bro.
saying
Nah.
I'm saying they fired him right there.
He probably knew.
Immediately after.
Yeah, but he probably knew he was gonna get fired already. Though.
Exactly.
Like I said, I'm like, fuck all that. He said, yeah, they're gonna fire me anyways. Fuck it. They just stamped it
Okay,
immediately.
with
Take
that-
your shit when you
why,
leave this game,
why I
buddy.
brought those guys up is I feel like D'Amico, even though I feel like he'll do well, based off of the reporting and the repertoire and the right things that he had said, and he also blew away another team, and they were I think the Broncos were considering him first, but he went to the Texans because of his like lineage with them,
Yeah.
basically because he played for him, and he wanted to be there. Now, with what I'm trying to say though, why I brought him up is because in that problem, right, going forward, it's gonna be blamed all on the head coach. With this team going forward, Sean Payton's playing with house money right now.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I mean, you want your quarterback to be better, but he's not going to be the one that's getting blamed by at least the media.
No.
That's all. That's what I'm trying to say about Russ.
I'm not blaming D'Amico Ryan either. Fuck all that shit.
He will be though.
Fuck the Texans.
Yeah, 'cause I mean,
If they're
Sorry.
not good, after 4 years, who they blaming that on?
Okay, that's 4 years. All right, 4 years.
But after
okay.
this, if the season goes bad or they
One
have a
bad
repeat of
year,
this season,
I'm not
I'm
putting
not
that
blaming
on
them.
him.
Yeah, I'm not blaming
Yeah.
them.
Well, he has time like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I feel like-
Russell, he technically has time because of his contract.
I'm pretty
but
sure. I think
it's a
D'Amico
win now
Ryan-
thing, bro.
I
They'll
think
sit
he
his
can
ass
do
down
it.
and pay him
we,
off.
We
Fuck
saw
him.
how Robert Sala's doing so far, so I think he can do his shit too, bro.
I think he'll be a good
The
one.
49ers defense love that guy. You seen how them niggas was around him when they was doing shit, bro.
Yeah.
They like that guy, so
But-
I think he'll do his shit.
I believe so too. Back to what I was saying about the Broncos in the first place, though. With no leader there, I believe Sean Payne can be that leader. He's shown to do it with other teams, and that's just another reason why he's going to be there, and he's not going to be the one that's being scapegoated
Right.
going forward. That's how I believe.
Yeah.
On to the next one. It's time, Sam.
40-04.
That guy.
Kellen Moore to the Chargers as offensive coordinator. Came from the Cowboys, correct?
Where?
Yeah.
Kellen
Moore.
Where'd he come from?
The Cowboys?
The fuck
The
boys.
bad boys.
Man.
In real talk, not like bad as in like good.
No,
The
I
trash
get what you're saying.
boys.
The bad
He
boys.
came from them, and that's
Trash boys.
that's a little
Cowgirls.
That's a little knock on the Cowboys, no?
I feel like
a lot of
No.
people want to get out of their high key.
they're kind of weird. No, they fired him.
They fired
It
him.
was mutual.
They fired him. But
Really?
like,
They fired him.
it's
They
weird.
didn't fire him. It was mutual.
Whatever. He was probably getting head coaching looks too. but
Right.
Now it's
I'm gonna go to the Chargers.
Now it appears that the Chargers needed an OC because they
Nah, for sure.
Remember they fired their OC.
Yeah.
And then now I think they're gonna have Mike McCarthy call the plays again for the Cowboys.
Damn, you think Mike McCarthy's still gonna be the coach there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
like,
He
they
ain't
did
get
it
fired.
now,
He ain't
yeah.
get fired.
Jerry
bro.
Jones already
he ain't
confirmed
going
it.
nowhere. Nigga ain't going nowhere.
Jerry's too old school, man. That's his problem.
Jerry,
yeah,
it's not.
So what do
I
we?
don't know.
How do we?
He
how
run
do,
this shit like a college team.
Yeah, he does. How do we feel about this fit, guys? Me personally, I don't know. I just feel like the Chargers are just like
It could be a good fit. Bro.
It could be, but I just kind of feel like the Chargers are kind of like the 49ers. They're very unlucky no matter who the fuck's on the team.
But they probably did need a new OC, bro. Because like we said, the offense definitely failed them in that last playoff game.
Yep.
No, definitely the offense definitely failed them in that last playoff game because the fact that you're up 27-0 and then you can only score 3 points after that is sick. But at the same time, this is the Chargers though. Like this is like the I don't want to say Charger curse, but like
I hear what you're saying,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's not a curse, but like this is the Chargers. This is the Raiders.
We'll have to give him a chance. I'm not about to pick
You know
him
what
to
I'm
win the
saying?
fucking division because they picked him up. But
Right.
Well, let's hope they do better than. Let's hope they can beat the Chiefs at least once next year.
Right.
I think there's a couple things that are gonna happen this next season, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that the Chargers are gonna be in the same position, but they'll win one playoff game. Because it was a fluke that they lost this last one. They should have won it, but hey, shit happens.
I don't know about that one.
You don't think that they'll win a playoff game
Depends.
in this next year? Well, this is what I'm thinking is gonna happen.
It's-
Because I don't think this changes that
honestly-
much, but I believe that this does win them a playoff game.
Honestly, because if they don't win their division,
They're not gonna win the division.
exactly.
Right. No, I'm with him because I mean, if you can't win the division,
They face the Jaguars. It's always gonna be that bum ass division.
The
I mean-
That you have
Jaguars
to
could
play.
not be so bummy next
yeah,
year.
the
though,
Jaguars
too.
cannot be so bummy next
Like
year.
we
Nah, I
said,
mean-
they were one bad month from
I mean-
being closer to the other three teams.
I mean, the Colts. They have.
their shit.
I know that they had another bad year, but you can also if they're
The Colts
they
are
still have a
not gonna
good
be-
team.
Colts are not gonna be a factor next year, bro.
I'm not saying that they're gonna win. What I am trying to say is they're still a good team, so they can catch you on by surprise.
They might blow
And
that shit up, bro.
I think the other team that is
more
really
year.
going under the radar is going to be the Titans, right? They're in at the end too, and they had all these QB problems. And as you can see with the 49ers, QB's pretty.
I'm not really
fucking
arguing about
great.
the Titans, but the Colts, I don't see that shit.
I'm just saying that they can win a game or two.
Mhm.
But let me get back to these Chargers. This is what's going to happen again. In my opinion, they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to win one playoff game. That's pretty much it. Is that much improvement? I guess so.
Nah, I
Hopefully,
mean,
you guys can have your team.
It's a moral
healthy.
victory as far as improvements go, but
There you go.
yeah.
It's a moral
I hope
victory.
that their team can stay healthy so they can get a full round. But you got to look at the other teams in the AFC. Do I believe these guys are going to beat any of them? No. Do I think Kellen Moore is going to be
As
that
far
big
as
difference
the top
maker?
three
No.
teams from this year, no.
Nah.
So I just truly believe
I
that
don't even know if they get the Bills.
this is
Yeah.
I guess a good move because you get somebody new in there and somebody who's devoted just to the offense. I'm sure they had another offensive coordinator already in there, but like you guys said, it became stagnant at times.
They need sometimes
They
get,
put up numbers.
It's
They
not
did,
it's
but
not about them putting up numbers, but sometimes
when it mattered,
the
they didn't put them up.
Sometimes the Chargers have Justin Herbert throwing it too much too.
Yes.
They don't run the ball enough.
Yeah, and when
in certain moments.
they do have some running pieces too. So
They have pieces.
I seen a lot of
but
screens.
They don't use.
that's what I remember.
But again, they
For
don't.
that,
So
for that
yeah,
team.
they're not being utilized as good as they could.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't really feel like
Getting-
there's a
so
screen
Kellen
pass
Moore,
team like that.
Kellen Moore could help with that.
I like the move again just because hey it gives
It's a good
Justin
fit,
Herbert
but-
a little bit more help and look what he did with Dak. Imagine Justin Herbert. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it should be pretty cool.
Yeah, because they swore by him and Dak staying together too.
I don't think Kellen Moore is going to be anything great.
Even after Jason
them.
Garrett got fired too, they still swore by him and Dak staying together, bro.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I heard that has been reported. Apparently, like it's already getting pretty close for Mike McCarthy, even though they said, "Oh, he's not going to be, canned or anything." And hey, they might as well keep him for a long time because Jason Garrett didn't get canned after
He's
all
not
these
gonna-
8-8
He's
seasons,
not
right?
gonna get fired,
Yeah,
bro.
The biggest thing
And
for
he's
them,
and he's outperforming the 8-8 right now. Even if they
Exactly.
didn't win the division this year, he did better than what Jason Garrett was doing. So I mean,
but they're saying that Mike McCarthy wants run of the offensive side. And
that's
Kellen
why
Moore
Kellen
was
Moore
just
is
their
also
baby.
gone too.
And so Kellen Moore is gone. He mentioned fired, or you mentioned I don't know who mentioned fired.
But Kellen Moore was probably ready to get up out of there anyway.
But they had good-
Though.
yeah, they had good-
Like, as far
they
as
weren't vibing, I
because
guess.
as that and as far as results go, it's like nigga, you.
Why are you here? Why are you
who?
here?
Who
Yeah,
you say
I
that
mean, no, because like I said, Kellen Moore might have had some head coaching looks. He probably low-key was like, man, nigga, there's multiple people here that could be head coach over you. Because
Yeah.
even Dan Quinn, they didn't say. I've heard niggas say they would do
Yeah.
Dan Quinn too.
I've heard people say
Yeah.
that too. I feel like there's a lot of speculation in on that, but I we got to go with the reporters, right, and what they're saying. But I think you also have to put two and two together. Now with this, he was on a good squad. Man, if you really look at that team, what they had, Pollard. Man, is Dak even considered with Pollard and CeeDee Lamb on their level? Like, I don't even think so. Like, and the rest of the team is all B tier or C tier when it comes to offense.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
you put Zach Martin in there, but they had old ass Tyron
Yeah,
Smith, and
but
then on the
even
other
Zach
side
Martin is
was
up
a,
there in
okay.
age now too. He's getting older too.
He's still top tier though.
I'm
Just
not
because no
debating
penalties
that.
or nothing
I'm
like
not
that. I'm
debating
just
that.
saying. I'm just saying though.
But
Like,
it's
getting up
only
there in
so
years,
many.
yeah.
It's only so many more years they're gonna be able to keep riding on that too.
exactly.
Because he's had injuries in the past also where they've lost him a little bit.
Timestamp and Gifted.
47-44.
Let's get into a little bit of these 49ers real quick, and then we'll get into the last topic of the NBA.
Oof.
Hey, that nigga Johnson quit, bro.
Okay, he got
I
he
thought
got
he got
concussed, bro.
Yeah.
He choked.
Like when you guys sent that in the group chat, I was like, bro, he got
he-
concussed.
He claimed he said I have a concussion. That nigga said I have a
He
concussion.
went into the tent. He was like, I got a concussion.
Yeah, he said I'm done, coach.
Man.
Oh my god, bro.
You've used me as much as you can
When
today.
you guys said when you guys said
That's
it too,
what
I
he
was
said,
like,
bro.
what is wrong with
Fuck all
you?
that shit, bro. Niggas is calling Brock Purdy a punk or whatever. I'm like, if that nigga has that, like, yeah, we seen how bad that nigga's injury is.
He tore
now.
something, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically getting Tommy John surgery.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He
But
got
they only said
fu-
it's 6 months. I
He got
heard it's a
fucked
year.
up though. He got fucked up,
Man.
bro.
What do you
Hassan
mean?
Reddick fucked him up
Yeah, he did.
on that hit. I
Yeah,
mean,
for
and that's
sure.
another thing I was saying too, bro. All right, the 49ers offensive line, both of them hits that knocked their quarterbacks out came from the same fucking side. The right
It was
side.
Son Reddick, bro. We'll see how he goes in the
and
championship
Dominican
too.
Sue is the one who knocked out Johnson.
Oh, I thought you were talking
No,
about-
Hassan
But I
Reddick
know
got
that he
Brock
had
Purdy.
I think he had 2 sacks. No.
Bro, there were a lot of sacks.
There were-
There were a lot of sacks. But I'm saying the ones that were the knockouts, Hassan Reddick took out Purdy. Sue took out Johnson. He killed that nigga Johnson. That's what I'm saying, bro. He said that's
he
what
killed him.
Yeah, he was
He's
like, "Oh yeah,"
dead.
he was like, "Yeah, I'm done, guys." He tapped out. Fuck all that shit. He quit.
I
Nigga,
I
can't
can't
Josh
believe
Purdy
Purdy
came
came
back
in the
with-
league.
Josh,
Yeah, I know he's on the 49ers.
Brock Purdy
That's
came
nuts.
back with his injured
Or no, the
arm and
Eagles,
was
no?
still throwing them
I
little
guess- I
check
think it's the
down
Eagles.
bullshits.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I just kind of seen like, damn, okay, Brock Purdy's really hurt. This Johnson dude,
They probably didn't even.
We don't know who he is. I'm pretty sure he's nervous as fuck. Probably,
Yeah, that
bro
was
probably
an-
did make an
yeah.
excuse.
Overall,
All right,
I
I'll
was
give
like,
you-
yeah, they're
I'm
probably
with
not
that.
gonna
What?
win this game. Once they had to put that nigga
He has
into
an
it, I was
excuse.
like,
Fourth string.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
That's
but
his
I'm just-
excuse.
No, yeah, that's a
That's
hella
your
fine
excuse to
bro,
quit?
But like,
He didn't quit. He got concussed.
he quit. He claimed concussion.
Bro, did you not see his head smack that floor?
You see Brock Purdy's arm?
I did, and guess
Brock
who was
Purdy's
out?
still out there.
He was trying to throw that ball still, and
He couldn't.
he had his helmet on, and I was like, all right, like, he's going to come out in the second half. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a Rams fan.
Yeah, no,
Now
yeah. I
watching,
was
I'm
thinking
like, I
he
just
might
wanna
come
watch this
back.
game.
I was thinking he might come
Yeah,
back,
I
bro.
saw Brock
They
Purdy
had
about
him
to
sitting
just-
there in that second half. I was like,
Brock
oh,
Purdy
it's
about to do
over.
some crazy
I was like,
shit.
it's over.
Yeah, man. I was like, okay, like, just come in and be able to make the small throws. Like, just be a decoy.
Facts.
And,
yeah, and he wasn't starting. They still had Johnson out there, and then I'm like, yeah, this shit's done.
Yeah,
and then
Christian McCaffrey warming up and shit, and I'm just like,
Well,
oh,
yeah.
my
yeah,
God,
well,
bro.
yeah. By the time Johnson got his ass knocked out, yeah, that's when.
also, he
McCaffrey-
did get knocked out.
Well, I'm saying
He didn't take himself. He
I'm
didn't take
saying-
himself out.
Bro, shut up.
He's saying he got rocked, bro.
He
I don't
got
think
cracked.
knocked
He
out.
still got cracked. But
leave him alone.
But I think he claimed concussion because he was like, I don't want no more of this.
He's
I don't
mad.
want
He's
no more.
probably- bro,
I don't
he-
blame him. I'm not saying I blame.
Nah,
I'm not. But come
I'm
on,
mad
bro.
at him.
He quit too.
That's
He
just-
quit.
yeah.
He quit.
Took him
Bro,
out.
you should have, hey, come on, at least try.
That's me out there.
Tyler Huntley tried.
Hey, man.
He lost, but he tried.
Tyler Henry was running his ass off. though.
Right.
That
Still,
nigga was
though.
running for his
He
life.
tried.
They almost won that game. Okay, well, we're speaking about the 49ers, right? We've seen what happened. We've seen what kind of team they are. Look at all the weapons, of course, and everybody's under contract.
I was on Kyle Shanahan head the other day too.
Why? There's no reason, right?
I don't know.
I'm about to say, I don't
Oh,
think
no.
you don't think you can blame this. I don't think you can blame anybody but the luck.
Yeah.
It was
Your third
it was
string
bad luck.
after you coach
It
him
was
up and you
bad
make him
luck.
to what he is, like, because Purdy wasn't literally
No, I have
Mr. Irrelevant.
nothing- yeah, I have nothing to say about the Purdy thing either. I'm just saying, like.
No, I'm talking
I
about
mean,
Kyle. Like you
like,
said,
I was just saying, like, bro, he ain't try to put him back in or like, what's up? Well, I'm like, what's going
okay.
on? And then I was also saying, like, the shit he was calling when he had that nigga Johnson in, bro. I'm like, either he calling some weak ass shit or this nigga Johnson is just
Yeah,
weak as fuck.
I
bro.
think that
Like,
that
what?
that
He
defense
was-
is just gross, and at the same time,
Bro, he was scared.
bro, he made his first throw was a dime, and then that defense
To
said,
Brandon Ayuk,
uh-uh.
right? Something like that.
I don't know.
He
who-
had
who
one to
it
Kittle
was.
that was nice.
Yeah.
It was
He had
literally
one
like
to
the
Kittle that
first
was
throw,
nice.
and
But
he
Kittle
just
ran a nice
beamed it.
ass route on that
And-
one, too.
And I know that after that he just started getting chased by that line, and I mean, it's gonna happen.
Nigga 7 for 13.
Jeez. But so 49ers,
Nigga played
right?
3 quarters. Yeah, but 49.
49ers have a decision basically to make, right?
Mm.
All right. Let's go with you, Stevie, first.
Yeah.
You're the GM of the team. You have Purdy. You have his resume. You have Lance. You have his resume.
Yeah.
You have your investment into Lance. What are you doing there?
Well, they don't know what Trey Lance still can do yet, and he's probably gonna be the one who's ready to play by the time the season starts, like without a question as far as health goes. So
You think? One's leg.
he's been sitting already before.
Well, if you
He's
said-
already been
No,
out.
I'm saying like Trey. Like, do you think that he's gonna be able to start by training camp?
Well, I mean, if you said Brock Purdy had
Brock
Tommy
Purdy is
John
not.
surgery,
Yeah,
bro,
I know that Trey Lance will come before him.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, will Trey Lance be ready by the first game too? Let's see. Let me look at that. Let me answer that question with an actual reporter rather
I
than
would
asking you.
assume. I thought based
I
off
think
the
you're right.
timing of his injury, where he went out this current year, I would assume he'd be able to be back by then.
yeah.
But continue.
So
4
yeah.
to 6 months.
Oh,
is his recovery timeline.
yeah,
And he's
should be
22, so he's coming back
back. Yeah, he should
quicker.
be back. So yeah, just like I'm saying, based off the expectation of Trey Lance being back, all right, Trey Lance should be able to get his feet wet and just like, and then yeah, he's older. He should be a little more mature. He should just be able to start showing a few more things like that he can do for them. Like similar.
Can I say this
Like
much?
similar. Like
He's
for,
losing more time on the field. He didn't play for like 2 years because of the pandemic and another
I agree.
injury.
I agree.
And now he came into the league. He was getting everything done. And guess what happened?
he got hurt.
He got not only did he get hurt again, but
And then
like he
well,
was
yeah,
just
then-
catching
and
it,
then
you know.
Brock Purdy
And
came
now he's
in, too.
missing all this other time.
Yeah.
And now you have Brock Purdy. Not only do you not have that much capital, maybe you can trade Trey Lance so that you can get that capital back, or sell Brock Purdy high.
My guess is they would sell Brock Purdy high, but if I'm the GM personally, I think I'm scrapping everybody else and I'm keeping Brock Purdy.
I think you're crazy for that.
They call me crazy.
Wait. But did Stevie finish his thing?
Well, I was saying that Trey is gonna start the year, and then
But as GM, you're staying with Trey,
well,
and I don't think you have to make a
it's
decision
not- no,
between
yeah,
one or
'cause
the
it's
other
not-
right now,
well,
right?
it's
But
not- well, no, based on the
it
first
might
year,
rub Trey the
they're
wrong
not
way.
gonna have to make a decision this first year with both of them healthy. That's for sure.
Can I say something, right?
And I think if Trey is able to keep his job the whole year, then it's like, well,
Well, will he if once Brock Purdy actually gets healthy? Because so you've seen the run that he had with Brock, right?
We'll have to see.
But Trey, the whole time he was playing, he never seemed like the alpha male.
Right.
He always seemed passive. He never seemed like he was
But then
The
again,
guy.
that was his first time legitimately hitting
after
the
years.
field, though.
After
Yeah.
years,
But-
all right.
So,
but
like,
guess what?
I
He's
don't
in the
ex-
same
I think-
situation.
But
but-
I don't expect him
Trey
to come
also
and be
had the
top
Jimmy
dog
G-
after you. 2
Trey
years
Lance
of not
also still had
playing.
the Jimmy G shit still hanging over him too.
That part
True.
too, but Purdy did, and Trey Lance had a year.
Purdy was
Purdy
the wild
came
card,
in when
yeah.
niggas was already not coming back
Yeah,
for the
Purdy-
year.
Purdy
Okay,
was
but
the wild
when he
card out of
came in,
everybody.
everybody's talking about it on that squad that they all loved Brock Purdy. He commanded that.
I
that
agree. I'm
right
not
then and
saying
there.
I don't agree with that.
Okay,
I'm
but
not saying I don't
but that's the
agree or
whole
don't
point
believe
about
that.
this, right? Trey Lance, when you're watching those 2 games that I watched, I mean, and it's only 2 games, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it wasn't great.
Purdy.
Purdy.
I agree.
At points, he was great.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, bro, Brock Purdy did
But
it for
Brock-
7 games
He had a bigger
straight.
sample size for his. For
Almost
sure.
7 game. No, almost like 7 to 10 games straight where Brock Purdy played amazing.
So, okay, Trey Lance is rolling, right? Because as a
All right,
GM, I'm sure you're
And that's
keeping
what I'm-
Lance
all right,
and him
that's another thing.
as a
Yeah.
backup, right?
Going
Now,
into
yes.
next,
You have to start
When I'm
Lance.
gonna make them 2 fight for it. Yes.
Going into next year, you don't think Trey won't have at least the first 7 games to himself because of Brock's injury?
No.
No, I think he'll have the
Because of
first
Brock's
3.
injury.
Well, because of Brock's
Oh,
injury,
okay.
yeah. But like if
7?
Brock was healthy and Trey was healthy, I got Brock. Really?
Okay.
That's
Okay.
fair.
So Trey Lance has 3 good games. Let's just say it's 3 games,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Let's look at the timeline. So 6 months for Brock Purdy. That's what I see in a timeline for him,
Okay.
right? They say 6 months, but I heard because it's like
Tommy John's
basically
usually
Tommy
like a
John.
year,
It's a
yeah.
year. Now they've come back sooner, but
Right.
I'm just saying it's
Nah.
just the timetable's a year.
I get. I mean,
Let's
I'm
break
going,
it down,
I'm
9
going off
months.
baseball. If baseball says it's a year, it's a year.
9 months. That means November. The season starts in August,
Yeah.
right?
That'll
and
give
so
him definitely more.
if
than
it's-
7
So what is that,
games.
the
if
first
it's 6
11
months, then
games?
yes, he does get on time.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm sure 2 weeks would be nice for him to get back under and shit,
Uh-huh.
and do some like training camp or whatever.
Yeah.
9 months, Trey gets more than 7 games.
But let's just say in 9 months, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he gets the first 7.
But
yeah.
let's just say 3,
No,
right?
he
Let's
does.
let's give Trey Lance 3 3 games of 13 of 21 for 154 yards and 2 touchdowns. You're gonna go with Purdy after 2 or after 3 productive games?
Yeah. Call me
No.
crazy.
Well, you don't really have any. You have money, bro. Like your job's on the line.
Yeah. I mean,
You're going with
I-
Purdy?
It's because I've seen what Brock Purdy has done over 10 games.
But you have
Trey
to
got
also
hurt within the first 5?
Yeah,
Two.
but you also have to understand Trey is actually more of a running threat than Purdy is.
Well, we got Christian McCaffrey, so we don't really need.
Yeah,
running
you
threats
don't
like
really
that.
need running threats
Right.
like that
We
with
got
this
Christian
squad.
McCaffrey, so we don't need running threats like
I mean,
that.
Jimmy was
fine.
able to do it, right?
Right.
I'm
So
not saying,
that's why
I'm not saying as far as the need goes, but I'm just saying he can still get those points.
No,
that way
I
too.
feel you, but
So that might be in there more than likely than he might have a rushing touchdown for sure over Brock Purdy. Basically, I'm saying.
I mean, what? Okay, fine. I'll give you that one. Yeah, but I've seen Brock be more consistent and
That's
healthier
that's fair.
than Trey Lance.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with consistency over the wild card any day of the week.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that you can't really go wrong with Purdy.
Right.
But I think Trey Lance is the highest potential
Because
here,
he's
right?
the wild card, which I get it. Everybody wants to bet on the wild card, but
Yeah.
the wild card crashes sometimes.
What?
Like
Okay,
a
okay,
motherfucker.
okay. Let's say you're Purdy, right?
Yeah.
What's his ceiling?
What's his
Kirk
ceiling?
Cousins.
Nah, I think it's a little bit higher than that.
And I don't even mean to make like
Nah,
that type
it's
of
a little,
stuff,
it's
but
a little, it's a little higher.
I've
than
seen
Kirk.
I've seen him fuck up some
I
throws.
think
He can be
he's
better
like,
than Kurt.
He's like
He
Matthew
can be better
Stafford.
than Kurt.
Brock can be
That's
a little
good.
Matthew Stafford.
Okay, but
Brock
what-
can be a little
so
Carson Wentz.
Trey Lance has
Yeah,
had
I'll
great
give him
comparisons as
more
Brock can
well.
be a
Matthew
little Nick
Stafford.
Foles. Brock can be a little Nick Foles.
Man, don't do that.
Don't put Nick
Don't do
Foles
that.
in this shit, bro. Stop.
I mean, he was a backup that came in and almost led him to a Super Bowl. So
he didn't even play that whole year, bro.
No, facts. But I think
he didn't play this
No,
whole year either.
fine.
Purdy did it.
Fine, but I think
It was
Brock
Jimmy,
can,
and then it's Purdy.
right. But I think Brock can be a
That's
little
not what
Matt
I'm saying.
Stafford. He got a little Matt Stafford in him.
So okay, you called him stick in the mud for years.
But he got more legs than Stafford for sure.
Yeah. Well, he's a calculated runner.
I don't want to hear that phrase no more.
uh,
Jimmy, okay, Jimmy. But what I'm trying to say about this, right? When you're making this decision, I think you're gonna have to ride with Trey, and just use it as an excuse for Purdy that hey, you're the backup, in the first place. We have this guy. You're gonna be unhealthy like in the beginning of this season. We're gonna roll with this cat. And if it's still these mediocre ass numbers in these first couple games here, he tallied 194 yards through the air and 67 on the ground. 0 touchdowns across 2 starts. Oh, wait. Hold up. No, he had a touchdown. Oh, wait. No, Jimmy came in with 13 to 21. So Trey Lance had no touchdowns through the air.
wow.
But that first game is also that terrible game they had in the rain against the Bears.
It was
so,
tough. Yeah, I don't doubt that.
So the second game, I mean, I don't know.
I'm just saying, once he gets his feet under him, they project him to be something different.
But they have to allow him to get his feet under him then, pretty much. And it's not going to be in 1-2 games.
Okay, but that's the question I was saying. So I'll ask you instead because Gittin's busy.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But the reason why I said what is Purdy's potential, and then I said Kirk Cousins is because he didn't make a mistake really for the 49ers, and they were able to go pretty well, and they had potential, and they showed flashes, right?
Then his ceiling is higher than Kirk Cousins,
Okay, let's just say it is, right?
based on that alone.
What's Trey Lance? Can Trey Lance be another Jalen Hurts? Nobody
We'd have
says
to
not,
see.
not,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know. Yeah, we'd have to see because,
Yeah.
But I'm saying dual threat,
Yeah.
or maybe
I
a
gotta-
rough,
I gotta
but he's
see
shown
it.
signs of consistency.
Yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
as far
he
as-
fumbled
and
the ball a lot,
Even as
though.
far
Right.
as the leadership goes, Trey Lance is also younger than Jalen Hurts. They say he's still only 22, bro.
Yeah, he's 22.
Jalen Hurts is what,
He's
25, 26?
I think he's
No,
24,
probably
25.
24, but still
24, 25.
a little more. And he's also led D1 big
Right.
schools before. So like,
Heisman winner.
he's definitely it's a different level that he's been able to achieve over.
It's a different
Trey
mentality
Lance.
that Jalen Hurts is walking into a
Yeah.
game as
Okay.
opposed to
Trey Lance is
Trey
coming
Lance.
from a D2 school,
Right.
or like he's coming from an FCS school. So like it's a little different. He's still probably trying to make sure he's making sure he showing that he belongs, bro. Too.
Jalen Hurts
To
is
an extent.
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
But again, though, when you speak about this leadership or being there, Trey Lance hasn't.
He hasn't been there
No.
before. No.
And Brock
No.
Purdy was at a point a Heisman Trophy.
He's been
like,
there before, more so to an extent than
Right.
Trey Lance, definitely.
He's
yeah.
had more exposure
Yeah.
in those like tough, critical moments than Trey Lance
those
has.
big and
Because
those crazy
Trey Lance isn't
environments
mature,
and
bro,
whatnot.
at all.
I don't think you can say that.
He has.
I just don't
That
think that
strip
he's an
club
alpha.
video told me a lot.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Exactly.
Hey, he was turning
That
up.
strip club video told me a lot.
turning
After
up,
a
bro.
loss too, yeah, that told me a
Hey,
lot.
bro, he had to get
bruh.
his shit off. It was
You
raining.
know who else got his shit
They was
off?
sliding,
And it was considered a bad
sliding
person?
in the rain.
Urban Meyer.
Hey man,
Alright, bro, he wasn't
He
groping
was a
women.
menace. No, he was a menace.
he's a menace.
He wasn't groping
Urban
women,
Meyer
bro.
was a piece of shit in the menace
Hey, don't
society.
talk about groping women. Hey.
But
But
Trey is not
hey,
mature, bro,
gifted.
at all.
You did it,
Stamped him.
you son of a bitch.
Stick team.
I'm going with Purdy, and Gifton made me change my mind.
Stick
I
team.
feel you.
Now here's the thing.
Stick team general.
When you
Well,
first mentioned that,
I
it
didn't
sounded
really
like
make
you
a
really
pick.
wanted to get rid of everybody, and I didn't agree with that, and I don't think you meant it by that anyway.
Jimmy can go.
Again, yeah, Jimmy's gone.
Yeah, Jimmy's gone.
Having Trey Lance as your backup isn't a big deal.
No.
And this Purdy cat, I think you're right. Just maturity. He's commanding that pocket. He has all these weapons around him he's spreading the wealth. Everybody loves him, and I
they're
mean,
better weapons than he had in college too. Probably.
he's finding those guys too. He's finding the right
He
people.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, why not? And you know damn dare white boys. That Kittle and McCaffrey, they got them.
So white
the
man runs a
next-
football.
From the longest yard. Kicked the shit out of him after. That shit was funny.
All right.
Hey, Stone Cold is hilarious.
That's how
That's
white
how
man
white
runs
man
a
runs.
White man runs a football.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God, bro.
All right, last one.
Woo.
Timestamp.
106.56.
Damn, we talked about that for a long time.
I
That's
know,
fun.
we stayed on the quick hits
we
for
did.
a long time.
Oh, this is the pod, bro.
This is the
No,
pod,
no.
bro.
Man, we didn't do Super Bowl predictions or nothing.
Nah, we can talk about that
Live.
next week. or
Yeah,
something.
next
Fuck
week
it.
too.
All right, fuck it. Okay.
LeBron reaching number. Oh, we're gonna go into the NBA. Not the reason we do damn show right now, because there's a lot of playoffs. But I definitely want to get into this one. We'll make it pretty quick here. We'll take a guess as to when LeBron James will reach the pinnacle of scoring when it comes to the NBA.
How many points away is he now?
86 or 89?
Let's
He
see.
can do that in like 2-3 games,
I
bro.
think he's 89.
That's like 2-3 games, bro.
He needs 89 points.
89.
It's 2-3 games.
Yeah.
LeBron James scoring tracker. Based off of this, he has a game on Feb 4th, 7th, and 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Pelicans, Thunder, Bucks.
It'll be either the Thunder or the Bucks, probably, bro.
I give it the Bucks.
I
Bucks
I
and
think
they
the
win that
Warriors.
game.
I think it's
Probably
Feb
the Bucks.
11th
11th?
at the Warriors.
Nah. Cause that's only 2 40-point games.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
You like he's been averaging like 40
He's
every
at
other
30,
game.
like 6 or something.
Yeah, he's averaging
the last
like
couple
30,
games.
You can
30
do
to
that
like
in 2-3
44
games for
every other
sure,
game.
bro.
So for
It'll
sure,
probably be the Bucks.
Last
bro.
five
sure,
games.
Yeah, the Bucks. The Bucks
28
is gonna
okay.
break.
I don't
two-
think it'll be the Warriors.
2
bro.
OT games.
If he goes
28-41.
crazy, it could be the Thunder, but Bucks probably.
Bucks, yeah.
Okay, but wait, hold up. So let's say he gets 28, 28, 28, right? For 3 games straight. That's
It's 56.
75 plus 9 is 84. Yeah, you got it
Yeah.
first. That's 84. And guess what? That's 5 points less. So
But
he
he's
did
been
score
averaging over
28.
Goddamn 30,
20.
hasn't
In 2 OT games, he has 28 points and 41 points. These are the games previously that he has played. There's a 20-point game against the Spurs, 46 against the Clippers in a loss, and 37 points against the Trailblazers in a win. So he's scoring a lot based on his career average of 27 points per game. So, man, I think here's the thing.
I say Bucks.
Bucks.
You think Bucks?
Bucks.
If he goes really
This
crazy,
is at the
I
Lakers
say Bucks.
too.
If I say Bucks at a regular pace, but if
The
he's
Bucks are
really
coming to
going
him.
crazy, he could do it against.
You don't think
Thunder.
people would want to stop him?
No, you can't. You
Huh?
can't.
Hey.
You can't. It's LeBron fucking James. You can't.
It's been a proven.
You can't.
it's been
You think he'd
proven.
want to do it at home? February 9th.
Yeah, why not? Because that way Kareem can come to the building.
I say he does it at the Warriors.
Nah, bro. I mean, if
Yeah, he should
I
do
think
it
he'll
at
get it
home.
before then.
it would be hard. It would be hard if
Even
he did it against the
OKC is at
Warriors.
home,
It
bro.
would
That's
be
what
hard
I'm
if he did it
saying.
against
So
the
if he
Warriors,
goes
but you gotta win
crazy
against the
those
Warriors.
first two, it could be against the
But
Thunder.
bro, he's gonna do it against the Bucks. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He's doing it against the Bucks.
probably
It's
the
on.
Bucks.
It's on TNT.
Bucks.
too.
Yeah, bro. What
Bucks.
the fuck?
Could be
Bucks.
the Bucks, bro.
Bucks.
The game with the Warriors would be ABC. So,
That's cool.
just because you guys both pick Bucks, I'm gonna go Warriors.
You would have been better picking the Thunder.
Bro,
I feel like that's a real. I feel like that's a real bold pick.
The
He would.
Thunder, yeah.
He would have to
The
have
Warriors is safe.
60?
45,
No,
46.
45, 46. God, I can't count, but who cares?
Yeah.
Oh Lord!
Yeah,
But
he would. He
good luck,
would.
LeBron. We'll see
Facts.
how it goes. If it happens on the Bucks, we will be able to do another pod beforehand.
Yeah.
If he
And
does
we'll basically
30,
already know.
okay. If he does 30 in those first three, he gets it against the Bucks. So
Yeah.
I think he could do that though.
Mhm.
So
I mean,
yeah.
I believe that he could do it. What will happen? Probably most likely against the Bucks in theory, but I'm gonna do the Warriors anyway.
he's gonna get 45 on Zion.
That'd be crazy.
I'm playing.
Is
I'm
Zion's
playing.
not even back yet?
Did you hear? Do you remember when Draymond Green was like, "Hey, like I'm gonna if we got a game,
Oh, he's like, I'm going to the game.
I'm going to the game
I'm
if
like,
LeBron breaks the
man, that
record,
shit looks
and if we
stupid.
have a game and they have a game, I'm going to their game." And
Hey man,
if it's at the Warriors,
LeBron gonna pay him.
that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's under the table though, but
For sure.
he's gonna get paid.
LeBron James,
Facts.
#1 scorer ever
Yeah.
in the NBA since. But that's it for the Sports U Podcast, episode 110.
Episode 110 of them tangs.
You already know how it
baby.
goes. It's the baddest boys in town. You know us. Keep listening. Do your thing. Gifting.
Yeah.
Take us out.
And
Do it.
as always, if you like this video, go ahead and share the like button.
know
Bust
it.
down those comments.
Bust
Shout out
down.
to the subscribers.
Share
Send it
that
to your
shit.
friends, your dogs,
All that.
chickens, girlfriends, boyfriends, best friends.
BBWs.
At BBWs, everybody, the fat ones and the pretty ones. And remember, support you. Oh, fucking Pete, we out of here.
Yeah.
Oh.